Hello. I am on mute. Why do I do this every single time? Why is my video not on? Why? Alright. Hello. I am on mute.
Hello, are
And
you on mute? Are you
I
on mute
can't
again?
believe I have
Are
done
you on
this
mute again?
again.
Are you on mute again?
Yeah.
Are you on mute again?
And apart from being on mute, I've also done a boo-boo. I forgot to adjust the latency, so there is going to be like a 10-second difference between what the chat sees and what we do.
Oh,
I'm super sorry, chat. I'm super sorry. अभी क्या करें यार हम?
I see. Also, are the windows a bit off? Oh, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine.
No, they're fine because of the
They're fine.
latency.
Because of the latency. Okay. But
Okay,
you
so
started on mute again. At this point, it's basically a ritual.
it is become a
It's
ritual now.
basically a ritual. It's like Guillermo, did you make a messy toilet again?
Fucking guy. That's how it is. That's fucking guy. I'll
That's
explain how bad my week has been in terms of tech. Okay, my stream on Wednesday with Rahul and Uruj, the cat turned off the PC right as about to go live. He was
the
sitting on.
cat turned off the PC. What? 1 second. That's some fucking dog ate my homework
Okay,
shit.
no,
What?
that's what they also said,
What?
and I'm going to show you. Okay, this is my PC. This is my PC,
Okay.
and this is the power button. So Kurkure was
Right.
sitting here, and he just stepped on the power button and jumped off.
Oh, PC
So
with power button on top, very dangerous when
yeah,
cat.
so PC goes off, and I've also done it once in a stream when I just got the PC. I was so excited with the colors in the front, and there's a button that changes colors that I turned off the PC accidentally midstream.
Nice,
Which
nice,
just
nice,
tells me I don't think
nice.
we should do
See,
that.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. If it makes you feel any better, this laptop, I was streaming, I was in mid-stream on it once, and the basically cooling gel on the fans had gone to shit just before, so my cores overheated. Like I saw my cores climb to 90 and then 100, and then just my computer just died. Like it just went poof and midstream, and there was nothing I could do to get back. Nothing. I just disappeared into the ether. So don't feel so bad, is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to tell you.
and today again 10 minutes of delay before like I was on mute and video. Anyway, screw that. We are not going to waste time. To all the people over here, welcome to another episode of Binge-O-Clock. We are easing closer and closer. Two more and we'll hit a milestone of 20, which I think is a very
That's
proud,
crazy shit.
crazy,
That's
crazy
crazy
shit.
shit.
It is our weekly
That's
announcement of
crazy shit.
how happy we are that we've managed to do this for 18 weeks back to back.
I'm so excited that I just want to do this every day for the next 80 days and then just hit 100 and take the pressure off ourselves.
Yeah, then be
And then
like,
just
yeah,
do it once every
I
six
do
months.
it
And then be like,
fortnightly or
but we
something
have
like
like
that.
100 episodes, bro.
Uh, so that is announcement number one. Announcement number two, we've got around 300 people watching. I want you guys to smash the like button. Please smash the like button and take this link. Send it to your friends. Because this link, okay, what we are discussing today is the most generic of generic streams. It's not even like niche.
I
like,
would say not just send it to your friends.
send
Send
your
it to your
family.
crush. Send it to your crush.
Ooh.
Send this stream to your crush.
Yeah.
Because we get in romantic today, Sahil.
1 second. Fuck, something's dropped. Hold on.
Sahil has had an emergency involving animals. This is a common feature of houses that have animals. But anyway, today I will just tell you a little bit about our stream. It is Valentine's week. Wait, it is Valentine's week. Okay, I'm still checking. It's still Valentine's week. So we decided we should do something with love, but instead of just doing like the best romantic movies of all time or the best rom-coms of all time,
Okay.
Sahil figured it might be a good idea. What happened?
Today's just not my day. Can you talk for 2 minutes?
I am. Yeah. Don't worry
there's
about
a
it, man.
Table that
I
was
was just.
smashed outside and glass is all
Oh
over.
shit!
Just
No,
2
don't
minutes.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna anyway tell them what. Fucking dramatic shit. That's crazy shit. Okay, either way. So yeah, instead of doing like just the best rom-coms or the best romantic movies or any of that stuff, we figured we would do the best couples or the most epic couples in the history of cinema. Devesh saying, just like my crush dropped my heart. Oh, bhai. Madhav, Rohan, what did you eat last? You want to know? You want to fucking know? I ate an entire box of Vatana Ghugra for dinner. That was my dinner, Vatana Ghugra and chutney, and I regret nothing. I regret nothing at all. I also wanted to say cat OP because in 18 weeks, nothing has made us do this to a stream more than Sahil's cat has. So Kurkure OP in chat, please. And also sending love and prayers to everybody in Sahil's family and hoping that the glass can hurt everybody. Oh yeah, it's anti-Valentine's week. All right, then in chat, tell me your worst couples. Tell me like the worst couples that are unnecessarily idealized and couples that you think are the worst couples. So why don't you do that in chat while we discuss the best couples. Like, tell us who the worst couples are. Um, शीशा हो या दिल हो आखिर टूट जाता है. Oh ho. Cersei Jamie discussion for 1 hour. No, that's not how it is. Drishti Mehta said, Rohan, are you guys doing a Mohabbat tribute? I swear to God, for a second I read that as Rohan, are you guys doing a Mountbatten tribute? And I was like, what the fuck for?
Yeah, it's like,
I
yeah.
just suddenly, I started to say, what Mountbatten tribute? What?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
did
it's
he-
very simple.
And my first instinct, because of just the times that we live in, was why did he die? And then I was like, 1 second, he did, but like 40 years ago.
I thought you meant because our spouses may be flirting with Nehru.
With oh,
So
all okay, all okay.
yeah. There's a table outside, and I think again the cat smacked the
I don't know,
table
man.
and
I
broke
mean,
glass. This cat is
I
very
don't,
shifty right now.
I don't mean to judge your life choices and shit, but I don't understand how you have two animals in the house and somehow have a round glass table that can tip. Like that to me is there's no difference between you and Nim's Purja basically. Like you're the same level of hero and daring as far as I'm concerned. Like there's no difference at all. Like at all. None.
To explain, by the way, why we are wearing a scarf, I think Rohan must have explained why he's wearing.
I
a
have
scarf.
not. I have not. I
Oh, you've
basically
not.
I laid out the premise of the episode
Okay.
about how it's Valentine's week and instead of just doing basic rom-coms, you had this great idea where let's do the best couples and what's so great about them. But someone in chat, because this is the internet, said it's anti-Valentine's week. So I have put chat on the task of telling us their worst couple.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
couples that rom-coms or romantic movies idealize, but actually deeply toxic and fuck all and horrible.
Of course.
So please, you tell us that.
I mean, Kabir Singh and Preeti, obviously, Raj and Simran.
So,
Yes, of
Lady
course.
Macbeth and her first husband.
Full on.
I'm gonna pitch my personal least favorites, Romeo and Juliet. It's just fuck off, children. Is all I would like to say.
Just like, oh, Romeo, where are you? Oh, Juliet, where are you? Tika, let's try. Okay, cool. That's romantic.
If I was on that balcony, that story would have ended very differently. They would have been like, Romeo, where are you? I'm like, boarding a soda that bad man. And you're like, sorry, uncle. And he would have bounced, and the story would have ended there. And they would have been alive, and they would have gone to Amity University.
Yeah.
And they would have got a master's in digital marketing, and they would have had a lifelong
Dude,
learning.
it would have been perfect. Like Romeo and
Yeah.
Juliet in my building, I would get a call from my watchman saying, Sir, Juliet आई है, भेजो कि नहीं? I'm like, मत भेजो. Done.
Exactly.
Story over. Shakespeare has solved everything.
अरे नहीं भेजना है तब भी मतलब साइन तो देना पड़ेगा ना रजिस्टर
हाँ.
तो वो तो करना है we solved Shakespeare.
हाँ.
Congratulations to us.
Okay, I'm
We
too
have
loud. Mic has been adjusted. Okay.
Ross and
lots-
Rachel from Friends would have to
Done,
hard
yeah.
agree.
Done to death. Everyone
Hard
talks
agree.
about Ross and Rachel,
Rahul
and I
Anjali
agree.
also true. Rahul Anjali काफी shat.
Jim and Pam, controversial opinion, but when I watched The Office the second time,
Not
I'm like,
controversial.
bro,
Not controversial.
bro, you know, like,
Jim is one of those characters that is aging very badly. I would like to say. Jim's one of those characters aging very badly. One day I will do a long sitcom rant about why I believe Jim from The Office single-handedly led to a downfall in sitcom writing for a brief amount of time. But that is another discussion
because
for another day.
Jim and Karen were amazing. Jim and Karen were amazing, and he fucked. He screwed her over. Okay.
Like even Superstore, right? Like that Jonah and Amy thing, like for example, right? I feel like in the middle, that other person that Jonah dates, like whatever Kelly or whatever.
So
name is,
nice.
She's damn sweet, dude.
She's so nice. It's
So
that
fucking
entire
sweet,
thing
and
that
they have like this great little chemistry going, and then
I love this person so much that I'm willing to fuck over the person I'm with, and that's just
Yeah.
not fair. That's
No, it's
just
just
not
not.
fair.
it's just not.
And it hates it. I mean, I hate it. Like, I wish I was in a situation where, you know, I loved someone so much that I'd fuck over the person I'm with, but it's only one person.
Yes, exactly. Like that's some bullshit.
Options है ही नहीं मेरे पास.
Someone said Ranvijay and Upgrade are best.
Hilarious. And,
Hilarious.
John Coffey, thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you watched that show. As Aryan said, the couple that I would like to talk about and the couple that there are a few couples that I closely associate with. Okay, and I'm going to try to talk about as
The first
as made a
question
list.
that we have to ask ourselves, Sahil, is why are you listening to Aryans?
Sorry,
you know,
buddy. There's
it's just it's a weird time in the world. I understand, but there's no need to go full QAnon.
yeah, I mean,
Like it's not required.
last time, that Aryan you're talking about. Oh, no. This is a different Aryan. This is the guy who invited
Acha.
me to his yacht party.
That Aryan.
That
Oh,
Aryan.
no.
That
That Aryan
Aryan.
you should totally listen to. Like that Aryan you should totally listen to. That Aryan is a cool guy.
You know, you literally said this. I quickly checked. I'm not even kidding. Right now, we had 420 viewers. Right now. That is the timing.
The universe
That is
knows
the
when the universe
timing.
knows, man.
That
Universe
is the
knows.
timing.
Hello guys, welcome to Binge-O-Clock about the best stoner movies. We have taken a hard right pivot in our topic.
We can.
No, no,
Also, see, okay, wait, 1 second, okay? One
What
second.
a bait and switch.
There is
What
a
a bait and
huge.
switch.
Listen, that is the एक minute. Stoner movies are the ultimate romance movies. Harold and
I
Kumar,
agree.
Cheech and Chong, which are Pineapple Express.
Dude. Fucking hell, that's the great love story, dude. They were awesome. I
And
don't think I've seen greater vulnerability than when James Franco's character looks at Seth Rogen's character and says, "What about my bubby?" There's never, ever been a greater moment of vulnerability in cinema, I say.
it's even This Is Us. A lot of people hate it, but like
Dude.
the entire group camaraderie, that it's
Super bad. Super bad. Michael Cera and Jonah Hill are a fucking romance for a lifetime. Like,
yeah.
dude, that is romance for a lifetime. Like, literally.
I have seen Superbad so many
Same.
times.
Same.
I grew up in a generation where there was not much internet. I mean, obviously, you
Yeah.
had your sources,
Yeah.
and I would like, wait, wow, Japan, hi, thank you
Whoa,
so much,
hello.
Shimuran
Oh,
Kitahara.
hello, yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Well, welcome from Japan. Hello, that's so cool.
Thank
I
you
didn't
so
know
much.
we had people who watch in Japan. Woo,
Arigato. Arigato is, no, what is thank you? Arigato.
Arigato gozaimasu, I think.
Arigato
I think
gozaimasu.
so, yeah. I think so, yeah.
Thank you so much. And there was one more super chat up top that I missed. I'm going to read it. Of Dyson Man, worst love story, Karan Johar and NRIs, of course. Of course, has to be.
Of
Has
course,
to
of
be.
course.
Um,
But in absolute dollar value, it's pretty fruitful, I have to say. It's done. It's worked out well for him. Yeah, it has.
dude, Superbad. I had watched on my I had an iPod, like the scrolling iPod, and I had a tiny screen, and I just watched that. I had 3-4 movies that I would watch again and again, and I've seen Superbad so many times. It's just very, very close place, like
It
in my
is.
heart.
It is very, very,
Yes.
very extra super close place. in my
Anonymous
heart.
user has given another epic bromance: Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Hell yeah!
Oh, come on, dude.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Hell
That
yeah.
is the bromance, literally. The Cornetto bromance is one for the ages.
So I mean, okay, we've spoken about bromance. We've spoken
Mhm.
about I feel like that's a separate category altogether in terms of like I just feel like generally the bromedies, that's what they're called. Like the bromedies are hilarious, and it's just a different zone altogether.
Agreed.
I'll do anything
Say
for
hi
you,
to
bro.
Aisha. Aisha, say hi.
Hi.
Aisha's on camera right now. Aisha's on camera right now.
Hi.
I'm just not doing it on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off.
That's
I've
okay.
turned it away.
That's absolutely
I've
fine.
turned it away. No, she was gonna go to sleep. I've turned it away. It's all done. I've turned it away. I'm
How?
not facing the corner.
How weird is it, Ron, that every stream of yours, Louis is sleeping in the background. The one stream
Yeah,
where Louis is not
that's
around,
true.
she like, hey,
Sahil has a
hey.
point. So every stream of mine when I do from like home, Louis is always asleep in the background. So thank you for taking that role in this stream. Aisha, she's doing this. She's doing yeah.
Hilarious. Rahul Krishna is crossword when. Yes, Rahul. Sorry we abandoned you. We will start.
Sorry,
we will start. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Don't be.
Crossword soon. You
Don't
don't have
be
to pay 100 rupees
cryptic.
to ask that.
Yeah,
Rahul, we're
you
literally
can
on a
just
WhatsApp group
mess.
together. Rahul, we are on a WhatsApp group together, brother.
Maybe
Brother,
this
what
is
are
a
you doing,
clue.
brother?
This is a clue.
How much Viagra is this man selling that he's just giving away hundreds? Like, kitna, matlab, kya ho raha hai?
Some amazing, other great cup
Troy and
romances.
Abed in
Troy and
the
Abed,
morning.
of course. Jake and Dark Judy, Do Judy. What's he
Doug
called?
Judy.
Doug Judy,
Doug
nah, yeah.
Judy.
Who's writing Do
Yeah.
Judy? I mean, if you were to
Rosa,
go,
Rosa.
if you had to go in that zone, I would definitely even put in I
Dude,
forgot the names. The
Jake
character
and Charles Boyle also.
Jake
and Hitchcock and
Boyle.
Scully.
Yeah, of course. I'll tell you what it was called. I think it was called. What is it? Yeah, JP West. No, shit. It is.
In what?
It's that bird and the raccoon. Why is my mind slipping? It's an animated show.
Oh, wait.
Arey yaar.
Wait. I know this. I know what you're talking about. 1 second. Like the images in my head.
Regular show. Regular
That's the
Show
one.
is an animated show which also has an
That's
amazing
the one.
bromance. Even Adventure Time. Oh, sorry.
Oh, dude, Adventure Time. Full
Adventure
on.
Time also has an amazing. See, Bromances, though, we will obviously, there are a lot to talk about. And I feel like,
Yeah, Stoner episode. Everybody's saying we should do on 420, which is a
of
great
course.
idea. Which is a great
Oh,
idea.
that's a
But
very good idea.
it's a
Yeah.
very, very good idea. Thank you for that. That is the Mafatlal of the week right there.
That is the
For
Mafatlal. Who's the
for
Mafatlal?
user friendly consumer advice.
SD1987.in. He's the Mafatlal of the week. Congratulations. You've been promoted. To all the previous Mafatlals, I asked you guys to DM me on Instagram, but you all didn't DM me. But I am giving you gifts if you'll DM me on Instagram. That is the previous Mafatlals. I remember who they are. Okay. Let's talk about love. Okay. And I like.
Oh, Sahil, I thought you'd never ask. Sorry. It was just too easy.
You know what? Can I just say, okay, while everyone spoke about Shah Rukh Khan and Salman, I think we look like Amir Khan from Chand Sifarish from Fana. Okay, this
Oh,
is
100%.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely have the double chin for it.
yeah.
I've got a very strong Amir Fana vibe going right now.
Oh yes, someone mentioned the ultimate bromance, Peacemaker and Vigilante.
Speaking of it, did you watch the finale?
Yes, I hope people in the chat, we're not going to spoil it, but I hope you guys have seen the finale of Peacemaker.
Until that moment happened, I didn't know how much I needed that moment to happen.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just the fact that in that one move, just the fact that without giving any spoilers, that they managed to get that character to say the F word,
Yeah.
to me, proves that, and I've never said this so far in like the 11 years of this thing, Marvel needs to step it up.
Yeah.
This is the first time I think in years that I've just felt giddy seeing something
Yeah.
on these. Again, we can go
Yeah.
Peacemaker all over again. It's very
Also,
easy.
League, no spoilers. If you've seen the episode, please
No
don't.
spoilers,
No
no
spoilers.
spoilers,
That's
no
what we
spoilers,
believe
no
in the
spoilers.
League. Quick super chat again. Do you believe in the concept of one single soulmate for everyone? No. I don't think that is a concept. It's just you settle on who. I mean, we discussed it that day. I was discussing with Rahul and Uruj also. You just settle with someone who you think can bear you and tolerate you. But there are other people who can tolerate you. Long story short,
Also,
that's
like-
the deal.
Also, let's just like dial this back a little bit, right? Like this entire concept of a soulmate is an advertising invention.
Yeah.
Like whole and soul. Like we're talking about, first of all, let's just look at marriage as a whole. All right, this is an institution where if you go back and look at it historically, it was, and this is going to sound horrible, but it was always a brokered thing, which essentially led to larger either political or social or this thing alliances or whatever. So this idea that you have a soulmate and you have to find this one sort of soulmate and then you will sort of this thing together and buy this person a diamond or whatever is like a complete invention. Like 90% of what we think about love today are blame De Beers, literally.
Yeah.
Right? Like this is just a fact. So that matlab,
You
I
know-
just want to say to people, I say afwah mein mat padho.
It is like I used to actually believe. So while growing up, I used to be like very romantic. I used to believe in these grand gestures. I used to watch all these romantic movies and I'm like, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, if you like someone, chase them, like in Jane Tu Ya Jane Ya, I was like, I'm like, this is me. I like someone, but that someone likes someone else. But one day I will
One
ride
day,
into
I
the
too-
airport
I
on a
too will get
horse.
shot dead at
Yeah.
Mumbai airport by the fucking like the CISF. As I try
Sir,
to
boarding pass. ये ले hoof घोड़े का हट.
like that, hope not gonna happen. So here's my thing on the soulmate thing, right? I feel like the concept of the soulmate actually cheapens the love that you have for somebody and cheapens the concept of love. If you have a soulmate, let's like game this out, right? If you have somebody that literally is another piece of your jigsaw and you are destined to meet, etc., whatever, then you're not doing the work. But
Yeah.
if there is no such thing as a soulmate and you meet somebody and then you choose to love that person, you choose to be with that person, you choose to do all of those things, there's way more value in that, right? Surely.
I mean, like that is one thing I used to say earlier, but like my Mrs. Right is dating your Mr. Perfect, So I
Yeah.
guess we are both losing, so we might
Yeah.
as well just I don't know, figure it out. I'll tell you, like growing up, I had this entire idea that my soulmate will be perfect. My soulmate will do everything. My soulmate has to have an impeccable knowledge of Star Wars. Otherwise,
Of
I don't want
course.
to be with that person.
Of course.
And I had like a list, and I'm like, and I used to watch movies where everyone was perfect, everything was
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
You
All
know,
of
like
us.
you like serendipity. Why did I
All
say
of the
that?
90s and the early
Yeah,
2000s,
you
basically.
watch that and you're like, there is a plan, there is love in the air, everything. And then the more I grew up, the more I realized, nah.
Yep. Yep.
nah.
Yep.
Like I dated Meghna. I married her. It was a year after marriage that she saw Star Wars for the first time. Was I judgmental? No, it's fine. I get it. It's totally fine. That's the thing, right? You eventually just
Yeah.
learn
In the
to.
words of the great romantic poet Black Widow, love is for children.
I agree. I agree. So now you tell me, okay, you start. Tell me
Yes.
who is your favorite couple and what is the reason for them being your favorite couple.
Ooh. Okay. So I have many options and
Yeah.
I can't pick one.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with this one because I'm going to say the couple and you are just immediately going to viscerally have the urge to slightly cry. Carl and Ellie from Up.
That was my first
Right?
option, dude. That was my first. Like,
Khatam.
that is
Matlab,
it.
Khatam.
That is it.
Udhar hi khatam. 30 seconds after saying soulmate, not this thing, I have to say favorite couple, Carl and Ellie. Alright? Because there's an entire movie that happens in the first 5 minutes of that movie. And then Up happens. And I don't think I have to. I was not ready for the opening 5 minutes of it. I was psychologically not ready for
I
the
cried.
first. I thought we'll get something cutesy, we'll get something nice, we get like this thing. But those opening 5 minutes are fucking ferocious. Like in the sense that you have to remember, like again, alright, I was like what in my late 20s when I saw Up. Man, someone took a 9-year-old to watch this movie. I can't believe somebody took like a 9-year-old to watch this movie and that 9-year-old had to see that devastation. Alright, that is some transformative shit.
Like I've grown up with my grandfather's passed away at a young age. Okay. Um, and I've grown up around my grandparents and my grandmothers, and like I've seen the struggle, but more importantly, I've seen the loneliness. I've been through the tears of, like, you
Yeah,
just bring up an old memory and there are tears, and
yeah,
it's so bizarre, but like our grandparents' love is just so pure,
yeah,
and like the
yeah.
Carl and Ellie story, I started crying because I didn't expect it to end that way, the way it
No.
started. And that, you say Carl and Ellie, the song plays,
Yeah,
that song plays.
yeah,
such a
immediately.
such a beautiful song, such a beautiful moment. It
It's
builds
5
up
of
to
the
that.
greatest minutes ever committed to cinema. Ever, ever, ever.
if
Ever committed to film, rather. Sorry.
if I was in Carl's place, I would do the same. I would
Hell yeah.
just become a recluse, and I don't know, just fuck off, because
Yeah.
you're not
I don't even have
understanding
to
what I've
become a
been to.
recluse.
Yeah.
I don't even have to become a recluse. Jesus, that's amateur shit. Who leaves that step for last? Lame. That's like step 1. But yeah, Carl and Ellie. I mean, the great thing about Carl and Ellie is you don't even have to explain your choice
Yeah.
beyond a point. You say it and everybody's just like, yeah, I can't argue with that. Like, it just is what it is.
It again, I'm saying, like, it's just, there's no conditioning. There's no, like, okay, if you do this, I do that. Or it's not like it's a setup. It's a very simple, to the point. We met each other as kids, we fell in love, and we lived a life where we were happy. That's it. That is, it's, if it was that simple, you know what I mean to
Yeah.
say? Like, I'm sure they had their fights and arguments, which they did that, but oh man.
Yeah. Dude, like, the amazing thing about the way that movie works, right, is that Ellie's in the movie for 4 minutes. Alright? And then everything else happens. And somehow, even though she's not there, she just constantly hangs over the film. Like, she's there as a character in spite of not being there, whether it's in a photograph, whether it's in a memory, whether it's in whatever. She's just there. And it's just so, like, how it then sort of drives Carl's journey is just like,
it's the
oof.
like any character, you sense their motivation. you think that, okay, I'm trying to figure out what your motivation actually is. Different people have different motivations, but Carl's motivation is pure and simple. This is a place we wanted to go, and this is the place I'm going to take you. It is as simple as that, and it is the whole
Dude.
movie is just that.
Yeah.
People have mentioned two other couples in the animated zone also. There is obviously Wally. That's another movie I cried watching.
Wally and Eva.
Bro, I cried every time I hear Lavi on Rose. I feel emotional because
Of
I'm
course.
like, get her, buddy. You can get her. I know you can get her.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate yourself, Sahil. I mean, Wally.
Oh,
You
too
can
real,
get
too
her,
real.
bro.
That got too real, too real.
No, it was Wally only all along. It was a slip of my tongue. And another movie, even like in Coco, the couple in Coco also is really nice. The old lady and her husband
Yes,
who he goes to rest.
yes,
Sorry,
yes.
I gave a spoiler, but yeah.
Um,
Guys, we see that we've got around 550 people watching, which is absolutely amazing. Again, take this link, send it to your crush, spam them, press subscribe if you're new, and more importantly, press the like button. You press the like button right now, more people know that the stream is happening, more people know that we are getting all giddy and like talking about emotional things like Wally and stuff that happens. So yeah, guys, please do.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to name a couple, okay? And
Go for it.
I'm only naming this couple because the way it ended for that couple just Fry, okay? Fry and why am I forgetting her name? What was her name, yaar? 1 minute. Wait, I'll tell you.
Are you talking about from Futurama?
Leela, Fry and
Leela,
Leela.
yeah.
Okay, Fry and Leela. So there is a show, okay, and I'm telling everybody over here, there is a show called.
They've announced a reboot, by the way.
Yeah,
in
I
the
know,
sense
and
they're
they are
the
fighting.
Hulu this thing.
Yeah, John DiMaggio is fighting. So Fry and Leela were like a couple in this show called Futurama, which was by the same creator of The Simpsons, Matt Groening. He did an entire 9-episode arc, and the entire story was very simple. This pizza delivery guy goes to deliver pizza. He gets stuck in a time capsule. When he wakes up, it's in the future, and it's about his life in the future. Done. I don't know if I should tell you what happens in the end because I don't know if that would
Don't. That would
ruin
spoil it. That would spoil it.
that would spoil it. But the ending of that show, man, how do I, without spoiling it, I don't know how to tell it. But guys, if you ever get a chance to watch Futurama, please.
For a million other reasons
Please.
also. Please
Please
watch
watch
Futurama. Like,
There
it's
is-
a fucking tight show.
There are scenes that tug your heart, right? And especially one episode with the dog.
I say,
okay?
oh man, that episode, dude. Again, without giving spoilers, we will not because people should discover it. But how, in the middle of such an absurdly stupid show, do you have the audacity to do that? Like, what a mindfuck. It's like, can you imagine?
Oh, 1 second.
You're
Wait.
just-
Sorry. Can you imagine?
Yeah, can you imagine if, like, in the middle of, like, Top Gear?
1 second, Rohan. Hold on. I don't know what happened. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
I think the Zoom window got quit. Are you saying in the middle of Top Gear?
Yeah, I'm saying, can you imagine that episode in the middle of Futurama is like suddenly in the middle of Top Gear if you cut to like a Holocaust documentary, like out of nowhere. It'd just be the most out of left field thing you can imagine. Like,
Man, like, I sense myself crying. Like, I can feel it coming right now because that ending for me. Have you seen the finale? Have you seen the finale segment that I'm talking about?
no.
Oh man, it's. I can't believe they did that, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying it in a negative way. It's I can't believe they pulled it off, you know.
Got it. Yeah.
Please watch Futurama. If you don't want to watch the full show, I'll give you context. Fry and Leela.
No,
they
watch
sort
the full
of,
show. Watch the full show.
I know, but people are it's just okay. Cool. I'll give you another couple. Okay. Since we were
Go for
discussing up top Jim and Pam, I'm not going to talk about Jim and Pam. For me, Michael and Holly.
Too sweet. Like two lovely peas in a pod.
I think I have a problem because I've cried during a lot of these shows, dude. I've cried
You don't
during
have a
a lot of
problem.
these shows.
You
But
don't have a
you know when I
problem.
cried?
You just
So
have
I have a
emotions.
lot of emotions. When the proposal happened, the proposal was absolutely amazing. Okay, like just
Yeah.
you know, I feel like they, you know how we keep on saying, right? Like we keep on saying no future one, no future one, so on and
Yeah.
so, and we keep on saying find someone who tolerates you. Yeah, more than more than that, I feel if you find someone who matches your crazy, simple as that, right? That was what
Yeah.
Holly was. That
Yeah.
throughout the show, the beauty of Michael Scott is that he's always putting on a character. Even if he's putting on a character,
Yeah.
he's putting on a character as Michael Scott. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm Michael Scott, the character. But with Holly, he could be himself, and she could put on a character. It's I can't I that candle sequence where they walk in, he proposes, the fire happens, and then she speaks in the oh man, you know, I saw that episode,
Yeah.
and
That
I
was
literally
beautiful.
was, I pulled out my diary and I'm like, where is my Holly? Where is my Holly?
Oh.
Where will you come, Holly?
Oh.
No, because I understand the Michael Scott character. That's how I've been for like a big part of my life, of putting on a character, because you're like this. No one should know the real me. I mean, now
Yeah.
I'm very open about who I am really, but like growing up, I was like, yo, this is my character. Ooh, jokes, jokes. But like, you know, you if you find that one person, that Holly sequence, oh man, oh.
Yeah.
And I cried not at that sequence. I cried. Yes, Pokraj. Today's stream we discuss couples that Sahil cried to.
Yes. Yes. That's what this episode is, and that's fine.
The scene when he's driving in the car with her and they're singing Life is a Highway, and then they both break down. Oh, I couldn't take it, dude. I couldn't take it. That show was hurting me. It was
Yeah.
hurting. I still watch it and I'm like, dude,
And that show had a great habit of just being able to do it out of nowhere.
yeah. I think that's the beauty of some
Yeah.
shows, you know, like
Yeah,
when
really.
it comes out of, like even the Futurama dog episode, it comes out of nowhere, it slaps you, it takes your heart, it fucking
Yeah.
slaps your heart,
Yeah.
and you're
Fully
like,
slaps you.
ah. Okay, your couple.
I have many. Um. For fun. Now, just to mix things up. All right. Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl. Because just tell me off the top of your head if you can think of a more memorable couple.
I mean, as
And
I said,
all things considered, can you tell me of a couple where one did more to get to the other?
as I said, you're proving my point. Just find someone's crazy, literally, who can match your
Love comes
crazy.
in many forms, Sahil. Love, and we must not judge the quality um,
Yeah,
of
of
one's
course, of course.
this thing. So yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
you know how they say, na, love is blind. It's blind because she gouged its eyes out, you know, like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
aap
pretty
nikal
much
ke.
exactly that. Pretty much exactly that. Abir Arora has said
Uh,
Suki and Sokka, and I have to agree.
Suki,
Suki and Sokka from
Suki
Avatar.
Sokka is Avatar, na? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I have to agree. Suki Sokka are adorable. Suki Sokka are beautiful. Now you name a couple.
Okay. Like there are a few more options while people have done. To which, okay. Okay. Let's talk about a few couples that people have spoken about. Okay. Where did it go? Where did it go?
Somebody
oh,
mentioned Joel and Clementine, which is of course obvious. Eternal Sunshine. That's again, it's
That-
like talking about the Matrix. It's
Yeah,
just you
I
put it up
mean,
there and you leave it.
that's the high level of
And
couples.
I don't even want to talk about that because I feel like I don't have the depth to process the complexity of that entire thing, like at all. Like I'm just like, yes, I agree with you,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
I can't elaborate why.
Yeah. It's just, if it was real, if that technology existed, and they are working on variations of that,
hmm
like there are certain things that you can take to sort of forget people and forget memories, and it is an actual technology that people are working on. So I mean, whoa.
So yeah, who knows?
Han Solo and Princess Leia, of course.
Of course.
Again, top
of course.
couple.
Of
Like we are
course.
going to try to talk about some other couples, but like Han Solo and Princess Leia, that I love you, I know, bam. That's
Yeah, that's it.
that's
Iconic.
it. That's all you need to say.
Iconic. I'm
Something.
going to talk about my favorite
Ah, no,
couple. I just like
please.
to pitch in there. Just want to put their names in there. The OG. The OGs. Mulder and Scully.
Oh yeah. Of course.
I
Of
had
course.
never until I watched two shows, right? Until I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer and until I watched The X-Files, I don't think I had fully understood in my life what sexual tension was, right? Until you saw Buffy Angel and then fucking out of all things, Buffy Spike.
Yeah.
And then like Mulder Scully, I was just like, ye kaun sa naya emotion hai?
Yeah.
Which is making me feel unsettled, but also very lusty.
Yeah. I felt the same emotion while watching Xena the Warrior Princess. But that
Yeah,
was
fair,
between me and
understandable.
Xena.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
absolutely accurate.
okay.
That's absolutely accurate. I'm with you on this. 100%.
There's a fantastic question. Reva, I will answer your question. I'll just take a quick super chat break to read some super chats because there are pending super chats and I'll tell you my couple. Favorite movies are Brokeback Mountain and Call Me By Your Name. Yes,
Yeah,
Sarthak.
fair,
Yes, Sarthak.
fair.
And to that,
So I
I'm
have
also,
them listed here. I have Jack and Ennis listed here.
I'm also going
So
to
yes.
add another addition to that since someone, like a lot of people mentioned it and that was part of my list. But Patrick and David from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah,
man.
of course. So sweet.
Simply
Yeah.
the best is a moment
Oh
that
man,
I have
what a
gone
great
back.
moment.
You know, there are very few moments in shows where you don't forward. You just rewind, pause, and it's not like you rewind and watch.
Yeah.
You rewind, pause, you smile, you soak it in, and then you play. And that is like Michael Hawley, simply the best.
Yeah.
It's
No, that was
it's
just outstanding.
just and I think that is what the beauty of Schitt's Creek is, right? That there is
Yeah.
absolutely no judgment, nobody cares, everyone does
No.
whatever, everyone has a fun time, and it's the way it built up, like love is love. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
thank you so much, guys.
Just,
Thank you
just
so
really
much.
beautiful.
Nish Whitey has said Greg and Tom bromance is best. Of course, we've spoken about it in the Succession stream. This used to be my
Can't make a Tomlet without breaking few
Without
Gregs,
breaking some
guys.
Gregs.
Come on.
Ankita said this used to be my least favorite genre, but modern love on Prime Video convinced me otherwise. Okay, Ankit.
Yeah, fair.
Fair. Pratik
I'm
should-
totally with everybody that says In the Mood for Love. That is also here on my list. My God, that again, movie that completely redefines what just tension between two people means. Like, holy shit. Like, that movie, like, I have never seen a movie with less sex that has this much sex. Like, if I'm making any sense. Like, it's like that movie has no sex, but it has all the sex.
I have not seen that movie though.
Oh,
Who's in it?
Do yourself. So it's the Wong Kar-wai movie.
Okay.
It's got our Tony Leung and Maggie Chung, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
bro.
Okay.
And just again, like it's one of those movies where it's one of those at the end of the movie you'll have another song on your playlist.
I mean, it's like you
For
had me
such a
at Tony
reason.
Leung.
Dude,
you had me.
just enjoy.
Okay.
Just fully enjoy.
Okay, done. That is something I'm definitely going to watch. Snape and Lily Potter, of course, Pratik, of course. That is though like very obvious. Simba, Nala, Pocahontas and J. Smith.
थोड़ा typical नहीं था वो मतलब. I mean, Pocahontas and J. Smith, please go read the original story. Might change your perspective
Thank you, Tara.
on the sitch.
Thank you, Tara, for your super chat. And Prabhan said, worse is Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter.
No, worse was Steve Rogers and Sharon Carter.
Yeah. I'm like,
If you
bro,
really want to go there, bro.
तू क्या जा रहा है? तू
Like
क्या
just-
हो रहा है भाई? क्या हो रहा है?
मतलब थरक की हद होती है Steve.
And the best part, he's like, okay, we've saved the world. Do you want to do anything? Yeah, I'm going to travel back in time, right? I got to
Yeah.
check back in time. So
Gotta
थोड़ा
go
पीछे जाके also
hagsies.
थोड़ा pending है, थोड़ा pending
And he left
activities
his
पर ही है.
real romance, which is Bucky, behind. That was a better love story.
Yeah.
Steve and Bucky was a significantly more fleshed out love story.
Yeah, of course. It was like pure, like just Bucky के बारे में बोलने का ही नहीं. Bucky
Yeah,
के ऊपर
exactly.
बोलने का ही नहीं.
इस चीज पे कुछ नहीं बोलने
इस
का.
चीज के ऊपर कुछ नहीं बोलेगा. Okay, super chat's done. I'm going to talk about one more animated couple which I thoroughly enjoyed, but as the movies progressed, people kind of didn't like them. Shrek and Fiona.
Hey, Shaq and Fiona were great.
Yeah, I mean, as they progress, they're like, ठीक है यार.
Yeah, I mean, but as that
Experimenting.
could be your attitude to the movies also in general. Like, as they progress, you're like, हाँ, अरे ना, ठीक है. No problem. But yeah, as the start in Shrek 1, they were great.
Yeah. Shrek 1. What else?
Wait, I have more. I have more here. Jesse and Celine from the Before trilogy. Right? because what a journey that was, right? Sorry, what a journey that was right from the start. Like to like starting off with this sort of youthful romantic idealism to where they end up. Like that's a love story. Like that right there, warts and all, no fucking bullshit. Like life is hard, work is hard, everything hard.
You sure? You're fine, right?
I'm
You're
good. I'm
fine.
good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I could sense a little tremble in the voice, and I'm like, hey man, you want to cry? It's an open environment. I think we can definitely definitely cry.
I'm good.
Sanjay, I'm so sorry if I missed your super chat. Just write it in normal chat, and I will definitely read it. There is one couple. So I was going through. Okay, let me see all the थोड़ा Bollywood हो जाए. Of course, Bollywood के बारे में भी बात करेंगे दोस्तों. I was going through like all the movies that I have seen / what are the couples that and you have your typical Jack and Rose and all that basic stuff. The one couple came out who I remembered I'd seen that movie, and it just lay at the back of my head. But I was watching it again and again, and I was watching the ending sequence of it. I don't know if you've seen this movie with Robin Williams and Nathan Lane called The Birdcage.
Dude, of course. Birdcage is great, dude.
It is.
And they're a great couple.
It is.
What is it? Armand and who?
Armand and I think if I'm not wrong, Armand and Albert. That's who they are.
Something like that. Yeah.
Guys, if you are unaware, I would please suggest you watch this movie called Birdcage. It's got Robin Williams. It's got Nathan Lane as the primary couple. It's got Hank Azaria, who is, oh my god, so good. And the entire plot is very simple. They are a gay couple. They run a dance bar, and their son says that his girlfriend has very conservative parents, and he's bringing the parents over next week for dinner. So one of them decides to cosplay as the mother, and the entire movie is about that and the confusion. Oh man,
it's outstanding.
I was watching the ending scene again, and I'm like, this is so pure. That movie was pure. There was no
fully pure.
Oh man, please.
Fully pure. That movie is fully pure.
Watch the Birdcage.
Please watch the Birdcage. It's outstanding.
Watch the Birdcage. Unusual couple, Officer K, Ryan Gosling with his AI robot Joy in Blade Runner. No, yeah. I got very freaked out with that. Especially when, you have that holographic thing and... how are we forgetting Forrest Gump and Jenny?
I don't know. Not the biggest fan of Forrest Gump and Jenny.
Yeah. I mean, take it. It's like a box of chocolates.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
Forrest Gump and Bubba on the other hand. That's a true love story.
I agree. Chat has given me someone who I agree wholeheartedly. Gayatri and everyone. Fleabag and the Priest.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
I would.
Of course. Dude.
Would take Fleabag.
I would, as they say, I would blaspheme AF.
Bro.
For that priest.
Oh, hell yeah.
All the blasphemy, all the blaspheme, all the apology letter to diocese, everything that is required for that priest. Like,
just he is. Oh man, that dude, man, that dude. So
damn.
hot, so hot.
Full on.
Yeah. I agree. Sanjay B super chat again. He asked, but we'll ask, what do you prefer, happy endings or sad ending while watching love stories? Separation is often idealized. No issues. Asked again. Happy ending or sad ending?
Whatever ending fits the story. Don't force fit an ending. That's all. Just do the ending that's true to the story. As opposed to, it's really weird when a movie that's been all like realistic and this and that suddenly forces itself to a happy ending. Also convoluted sad ending. Like, for example, I know everybody loves it and it's like supposed to be a great metaphor or whatever. But like, man, like I want to fucking kick somebody at the end of City of Angels. Alright? Like, I want to kick somebody. I'm just like, you've just emotionally manipulated me and abused me for the last 2 hours. And now is bullshit. I fucking only came to this movie because that Goo Goo Dolls song was nice. And now this is some bullshit. Like, you guys are fucking me over and this is nonsense. Just fuck you. Just fuck you.
Oh, Path and Keshan. Path Keshan also has given a great couple. Just give me 1 second. Doorbell.
Yeah. How many round glass tables does Sahil Shah have in his house? This is the real question that we are asking ourselves on this stream. And how many more will be left in his house at the end of this stream? Take your bets starting now. in the chat is what we want to know. Will Sahil Shah emerge bloodied and destroyed from what has just happened? He has returned. He has returned.
Have you seen?
How many glass tables do you have in your house, Sahil Shah?
No, arey yaar, Meghna's not at home, so I'm in charge of taking care of the
Oh,
kids. And
you're
then
watching both the
I'm
kids.
watching both the kids. Then someone's come to clean the
Both the
house, and then
kids.
which also reminds me.
What do you think he's saying?
One couple that someone mentioned is again from an underrated movie, and also I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen Premature?
I have not seen Premature.
Okay,
I will look it up.
let me explain the plot line without giving spoilers. It's a time loop movie,
Okay.
except it's a teenage love time loop movie. Every time the guy ejaculates, time resets.
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
It resets to the same scene. Don't watch the
What a-
trailer because the trailer
No,
gives
no,
away
no.
half of the movie. But it
But what a
resets to
great
the same
premise.
sequence where he's in his bedroom. His mom opens the door. His pants are wet. And she's like, "Okay, I'm going to come back tomorrow." So that is the loop sequence that happens every single day. Also, our holy god of all gods, Alan Tudyk, is in it. So you should
Of
definitely.
course. Oh, then to
watch
have
it.
to.
Definitely watch it. So yeah, that is the entire plot of Premature, guys. Please do watch it.
Okay, I'm making a note here.
Aditya suggested Notting Hill, Persuasion, Fleabag, and You've Got Mail.
Cool, fair. Notting Hill and You've Got Mail standard rom-com, meet cute, Baxter tropes, and yeah, nice, cute stuff.
What's your favorite rom-com? Since she's mentioned rom-coms, what's your favorite one?
It's hard to pick one, man, but there's a bunch of really fun ones. So how do you? Because also like rom-com is very broad definition, right? So it covers so many movies. Favorite rom-com.
And Leak, please feel free to let us know in the chat also. Please let us know what are your favorite rom-coms. Like, what is your favorite rom-com movie?
I don't know that I have like a favorite, but there was one I remember really enjoying, like within the formula of this thing. Have you seen Definitely Maybe?
Definitely Maybe. No, I'm not seen.
It's
Definitely
really fun.
Maybe.
It's basically How I Met Your Mother, but without any of the bullshit and over in 2 hours. It's fantastic. It stars Ryan Reynolds. It's got Isla Fisher. It's got Elizabeth Banks, and it's got one more person very conveniently. Oh, Rachel Weisz. Alright, and Abigail Breslin from Little Miss Sunshine. And the story starts with Ryan Reynolds sort of telling his daughter about her mom, literally.
Interesting.
Okay, and now he's telling stories, but it's intercutting to the time he's dated all these 3 different women. So you don't know who he's actually ended up with at the end.
Interesting.
Like, you don't actually know who he ended up with at the end of the movie. It keeps flashing back and forth between timelines.
Interesting.
And it's actually really fun. Like, because obviously he's super charming, and I mean Rachel Weisz.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Like Isla Fisher, amazing. Elizabeth Banks, amazing. So just it's a really fun film. And I remember enjoying it very much. That was a great rom-com. This is not a rom-com, but again, if you want to just watch a brilliantly weird movie about love, there is this movie called Punch Drunk Love by Paul Thomas Anderson with Adam Sandler. It's such a trip.
Sorry, Rohan, your sound went away. Can you tell me what exactly you had said up top for? Okay, yeah, guys, I get it. I had to remove the audio cable because Bagel was on my lap. What was the thing you were talking about? Definitely Maybe. Please pitch it again.
Oh, so Definitely Maybe is basically How I Met Your Mother, but without any of the bullshit. It finishes in 2 hours. It's got Ryan Reynolds, Isla Fisher, Elizabeth Banks, Rachel Weisz, and Abigail Breslin, who's the little girl from Little Miss Sunshine. And it's basically Ryan Reynolds telling his daughter stories about how he met the mother and all his sort of courtship stories, dating stories, except it's flashing back and forth in time between him meeting these 3 women and all the experiences. So until the end of the movie, you don't know who he's talking about and who he actually ended up with.
Very fascinating.
And it's really nicely done, and it's a lot of fun and very charming and very chill and very fun.
Nice. I'll definitely check out. I've not seen Definitely Maybe. Definitely Maybe. Okay, done. That is also definitely on the list. I'm going to suggest 2 movies that for me I think fit under like great rom-coms. One because it is one that fits in the science fiction / rom-com. Have you seen About Time?
Yes, About Time is great. About Time is great science fiction rom-com.
Such a nice.
What a great premise. That was also Richard Curtis only, no?
I think so. Let me just check who was About
Had
Time.
a very Richard Curtis vibe.
Yes, directed by Richard Curtis.
Had to be, dude.
Dude,
It's आदमी का formula है.
For all the people who don't know what this is, again, now we'll give you the plot line of About Time. Very simple. This guy knows that he can time travel, so he keeps on going back in time and trying to fix his state so he can sort of have a nice, like, just get the girlfriend. And it's not in that, very shady, like, oh, mujhe kya, like, I have to do this and all. It's just genuinely such a nice, happy movie. Oh man, About Time was so good. So
It's very,
good.
very good.
Another movie. Now, this is a slight unpopular opinion because I've had discussions with Meghna also, and she doesn't like it. But I have a major thing for the movie because of a personal reason. Made in Manhattan. No, what is it called?
Made in Manhattan?
No, not Made in Manhattan. Arey yaar. I had it.
Because that's what you just said.
I can't believe. I just can't believe. Made of Honor. Have you seen Made of Honor? Patrick Dempsey and Michelle Monaghan.
No. I'm very curious as to the personal reason here. I don't like your laugh right now. Stop it. Stop it. You're making me nervous.
Maid of Honor was a very simple plotline. Guy likes this girl in college. They have a thing, and then eventually what happens is they are friends. They are best friends, and he doesn't realize that he has feelings for her. Right? They are very
That's a fucking unique premise, right?
Yeah. That they are best friends now. He doesn't realize. Same. That the most unique thing ever. Like it's a very kuch kuch hota hai vibe. And then she's getting married to an amazing guy. That's the problem. It's not like she's getting married to an asshole. She's getting married to an amazing guy. She asks him to be her maid of honor, and it's about what he does to sort of get her back. That is the plot. And yes, Yuti, I'm coming to it. Please, guys, hold on. Please don't attack me, okay? Everyone's cancelling me, but I have to tell you. When I watched it as a teen, I was like, oh man, this is how it is. This is how you do it. If you want something, you get it, and you destroy.
I just saw chat.
Hey Sahil, you have emotions? Fuck you! Cancel! No spoilers. Leak, no spoilers, please. No spoilers. But man, when I saw it, I saw it as an like adult. Okay, I saw it again recently, and I'm like,
Yeah, that happens with so much that we watch. Yeah. No, it's okay. We were young once. We thought simple things were complex and beautiful. And
has there been a movie like that where you've really associated with it, and then as an adult you've seen it, and you're like, maybe this doesn't fit under rom-com. Like maybe this is wrong.
Romcom. I mean, dude, like literally 90% of like DDLJ. Hum Aapke Hai Kaun? You want to talk about Hum Aapke Hai Kaun? You want to talk about that massively problematic thing which is just about to marry the brother for no reason, and then the fucking sentient super dog saves the day? We're just gonna act like that's normal. Like that, like DDLJ, like we're gonna act like Shah Rukh Khan wasn't like just a massive like this thing throughout the movie.
You think that? Okay, 1 second. I have to. If we've gone down the Bollywood route, I have to tell you this, okay? And before I start, 666 people watching, hail Satan. But please spam the like button, dosto. Spam the like button.
Yes. We like Satan, but we like likes more.
Yeah, we like likes more.
That's the important thing you must know about us.
Hail likes. That's the number. Okay. I recently saw, again, okay, I'd seen it as a kid, but as an adult, Meghna told me, come, let's watch Dil Se. And I was like, how is this movie a celebrated work of art? It is so toxic. He is harassing the fuck out of Manisha Koirala at the railway station, dude. He's like, come on, let me get you chai. Come on. I'm like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But I feel like the point of Dil Se, if I'm not mistaken, was that the whole thing was supposed to be a metaphor for the 9 stages of love, including all the way into, without giving any spoilers, all the way down to the end of destruction.
Yeah.
So I think that graph was supposed to be there, but again, I see your point 100%. It's not an enjoyable experience.
I don't know, it's bizarre, but like it's like, like when you're watching it, I think like, so many things, like you grew up, you're watching things and you're like, so funny, and you realize Bollywood is very misguided in a lot of things. And certain love sequences, you're like,
Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, I guess
Like, why are you doing this?
this is not like. Mm.
But I
I
feel like
don't
that
know.
happens a lot now with like movies we watch in general, right? Like in the sense we're way older than the protagonists of a lot of these rom-coms and this and that now. And there are times where like it's a genre I have the hardest time relating with in terms of in comparison to say like there's sci-fi stuff where I'm like, yep, believable.
Yeah.
But there's some stuff that happens like in rom-coms, especially with 16 and 17 years, I'm like, तुम सब ना कुएं में मतलब गिर के मरो. Like no one, you want a happy ending? Do that. Give me happiness.
Like
Like,
so much was wrong. मैं प्रेम की दीवानी हूँ is literally so wrong. You're literally
like,
catfishing someone, dude. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
What the fuck?
literally,
How is that a movie plot line?
literally that. And then you'll explain it away with a speech in the end.
Even the parrot was like, buddy, what are
Yeah,
you
just
doing?
what are you
Why
doing,
am I
right?
in this movie?
Like, just like there's no in a Bollywood movie that it's just
Yeah.
just
Guys, y'all can give us more Bollywood references and we will definitely try to tell you whether. Let's do a fun game, okay? I'm just going to tell you a Bollywood movie and we'll quickly decide toxic or not, okay? Rehna hai tere dil mein.
was that toxic? That was toxic. Was that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was toxic.
Satya. Satya was not
Was it toxic?
toxic. I don't think Satya was toxic. I actually enjoyed Satya.
Satya was good.
Also, I
loved
love
Satya.
that they moved out of a nice house to live on a roof in an abandoned building. So that for me is like couple goals.
That's some Bombay shit.
Yeah, that's like I'm moving out to
That's
live
some
on a
Bombay
terrace.
Yep, right there.
Veer Zara. Toxic, not toxic. League, y'all can also join in, huh? Toxic, not toxic. Veer Zara. Toxic as fuck.
Myopic also for not just moving on with your life. Like, just move on.
Ooh, interesting. What have you seen Gera? Yeah.
Not yet. Everybody keeps talking about it, but the plan is to watch it this weekend.
Okay, no spoilers, chat. No spoilers for Geraya. We've spoken about DDLJ. Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna.
Oh man. Oh man.
What can I
That
say?
is-
Ye kar dena. What can I say about Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna? Even nahi, chol. More than Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna, even like to some
man.
extent Kalona Ho also was very
Kank was
what
hectic.
is happening, guys? Why are y'all doing this?
That's
Why
true.
are y'all doing this? Dostana, I'm proud to say that I have changed as an adult. I think it's extremely regressive that a movie like that was released and celebrated, and it is extremely toxic that something like that was applauded as great cinema. So sorry guys for laughing back then, but I apologize now. Rab ne bana di jodi. No yaar, it was interesting. I don't know. Rab ne bana di jodi was.
I
mean-
don't know, man. About 2.5 hours into it, I was just like, हाँ ठीक है.
He's dressing up to
जो
like,
भी हो मतलब पर करो तुम लोग. Like it was like that.
होले होले हो जाएगा प्यार, and होले होले means like properly होले होले हो जाएगा प्यार.
Properly हो जाएगा प्यार.
League, y'all can. Hey guys, flying home after 5 years tonight. Super excited. Favorite movie is The
Woohoo.
Holiday. Hey, yeah, congrats Shweta. Congrats. I let
Have
us
a
know
safe
where you're flying
flight.
back. Yeah. The Holiday with Jude Law, Kate Winslet. Cottage in England is dreamy. Ooh. I have not seen it, but I will watch it.
Ooh.
Okay, so hey Pranmoy, thank you so much for taking a membership to the channel. For all the people who want to take a membership, there is a join button below. You can click on it, and if you join, you get perks to the channel. So thank you so much, Pranmoy. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Okay, as Reva has been asking, we've discussed a lot of couples. We've discussed a lot of movies. What are the love stories that you would prefer while watching a movie? What are the love stories you look forward to?
So I think. Okay, so let me phrase this so that I don't fuck it up. I think anything that more than just these sort of tropey rom-coms, anything that feels like there's a sort of some deeper emotional truth sort of hidden there, even if it's one line that gets you, right? I'm not saying it has to be fucking scenes from a marriage or marriage story or where like people are taking like gigantic like clumps out of each other, right? But there's films like The Squid and the Whale, which again, not a rom-com, not a romantic movie, but where basically, so like that's why I love like the Before trilogy, right? Because it's so brutal that you just can't help but see yourself in there because you've had fights like that and you've had conversations like that and there's brutal truths in your relationship like that and just the way that those movies navigate them in a very sort of clear-eyed way.
I mean, even scenes
Um,
from a marriage had those moments, you know, where you're
right?
like,
Yeah.
dude, I get why you would want to do this, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Right. And there's something very, I feel like something very compelling about that. And this is not exactly a romance film, but there's this movie that I watched. And I think I was like 19, no, not 1920. Yeah, 1920. Have you seen Roger Dodger? Oh, it's fantastic. If you can find it, please watch it because it
Gosh.
starts with like the most alpha toxic dude
Hmm.
ever. And it's got Jesse Eisenberg and Campbell Scott. And
Oh,
Campbell Scott is
interesting.
the lead. And so basically it's about this like New York advertising executive thinks of himself as like this emotionally detached alpha
Hmm.
who knows better than everybody else.
Hmm.
And one weekend and basically yeah, like has like a complicated like love relationship scene going, whatever. And one weekend, his 16-year-old nephew comes basically to spend the weekend with him and says, "Take me out." And this guy's all like, "Come, I will teach you everything that there is to teach you about sex and love." And you think that the movie will go in a particular direction.
Hmm.
But the movie then just spends its runtime just constantly cutting this protagonist down to size, right? With just brutal, like emotional truth after brutal emotional truth. And man, it's just it's great. And there's this one line in the movie that's fantastic because it's a point at which I was going through like a lot of, and this is not related to love or whatever, but when I was going through like a lot of college stress, I was going through a lot of this, just least happy with engineering at this point, etc. Whatever. And there's this great scene where he's talking to these three kids in high school. And these are obviously the kids who are bullied, etc. This, that, whatever. But he's a great guy and he just looks at them and he's like, listen, whatever happens, don't stress. In 20 years, you're not even going to remember what this place looked like.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
And sitting there, and when you're sitting in the middle of school or college or
And
whatever,
you
it's
layer
impossible
stuff
for you
like
to
this.
imagine that, right?
Yeah.
That a day will come in my life where I'm not going to remember what the color of this classroom was, or what
Yeah.
my desk
Yeah.
looked like, or how
Yeah.
scared I felt in this moment, etc. Whatever. And so yeah, one of my favorite movies actually. Really, really well written, little overwritten. In the sense, one of those very like dialogue, monologue, this thing heavy film. But it's really fun and 100% recommend that everybody watch it.
Yeah, yeah, please do, please do, please
Yes.
do. There are like two other movies that people have recommended in the league is recommending. Yes, Urvi, I got it. Urvi and Shashwat. It's a movie called 96. It came out in 2018 with Vijay Sethupathi, and I will definitely watch it because I love Vijay
Okay.
Sethupathi. Oh my god,
Okay.
anything with
Okay.
him I will definitely watch. And another movie that someone had mentioned. Have you seen Palm Springs?
I have seen Palm Springs. Palm Springs is great.
Very, very nice movie. Again,
Yes.
romance and time loop. I mean, that is just
Yes.
fantastic.
You
Even
can't.
in that zone, the original Groundhog Day was toxic.
Yeah, of course it was.
Extremely toxic when you come
Of
to
course
think
it
about
was.
it. You're like, dude, this is not how you use a time
No.
loop. This is
No.
the worst way
Yeah,
to
it's
go
the
about
worst way to use a time loop.
doing something like that. Ankit has asked
Like
us.
what women want was so toxic.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I
Let me
remember.
understand someone's deepest thoughts and feelings and then manipulate them against them like to the max.
That movie is
Like with a
coming.
unilateral advantage in this relationship.
Nick,
Like
who was
just
it? Nick Cage was in it, right? No,
no,
Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson.
Oh my god, that's even
Mel
worse.
Gibson, Helen Hunt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's like, even like to some extent, like I mean, if you're talking about like really offbeat love stories, but like I was thinking one of the really offbeat love stories. Okay, this is completely unrelated, but Jumanji also had a nice love story.
Of course, Jumanji had a lovely love story.
You know, it was one of those like, hey, okay,
Yeah.
I've waited so long in the jungle, but hey,
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm definitely going to meet her. I'm going to meet her.
For that matter, so did the rebooted Jumanji.
What was the no, yeah, the Jumanji,
No, it was interesting.
where
The
they
Jumanji
were
reboot was interesting.
the different when they were playing the different characters
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they
yeah.
met each other
But
after.
then the way, yeah, that was interestingly resolved, I thought.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting question from Ankit also. Like, as a writer, do you feel most movies in the genre follow similar beats? It's very difficult to write something new and fresh, not necessarily realistic, but new.
I think a lot of the movies in the genre follow beats for the same reason that a lot of movies in the action genre, this thing is because you essentially, these movies attract very large audiences at the end of the day. And they attract large audiences because people want a certain thing
Yeah.
from them. Like, let me put it this way. There's a reason the same person made Four Weddings and a Funeral in Notting Hill in About Time. It's because Beyond a Point and Love Actually. Because beyond a point, that's what people want from Richard Curtis. It all stacks up. That's what you want from a Richard Curtis movie. You don't want to go to a Richard Curtis movie and watch fucking Game of Thrones or the Cersei Jamie Lannister romance. Like that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for something that's like a little frothy, little. But also, by the way, Richard Curtis movies can also be problematic. Their entire Love Actually ending was problematic as fuck. Like, yeah, great. Your best friend has just gotten married to this person,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you think now that you're just
Those are, see, I feel like, like with love, there are only like so many tropes that you can work with, like
Yeah.
that, hey, we had a thing and now we don't, but I still feel like I still have something. Or maybe you meet someone. Love stories that I find very interesting to watch are slightly older love stories. Like there was this,
Yeah.
on Netflix, there was a series, okay, which, it was, I think, 4 short films. And one of them was Sheba Azad. Is basically she falls in love with Manav Kaul, who is deaf, and he's an
Right.
artist. And she learned sign language to talk. It ends on a very bad note.
Okay.
But it felt nice to see that. It felt nice to
Yeah.
see like an older age group find love. Like
Yeah.
recently only, I think this was doing the rounds on Twitter about a 75-year-old lady who lost her husband 20 years ago, but someone proposed to her at 75 and she put
That's
the ring,
amazing.
and she like, there is a second chance. And that is a love story I'd like to watch.
That's
that
beautiful.
is a love story where you're like, you know what, and that's
Yeah.
the beauty, right? Like that's again coming back
That's
to
beautiful.
your main this thing, that is there a soulmate? Yeah, maybe not, but if your soulmate does go, there will be
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
else.
Imagine how
like,
limiting the concept of that soulmate is then for somebody who lost somebody so long ago.
oh yeah, sorry guys,
Imagine
it's
what it-
Shefali Shah, not Shiba Asad. Sorry. It's called You on Netflix, and it's
Got
Shefali,
it.
not You. Oh my god, You is a fuck. Get out of here.
I'm pretty sure it's not called you.
Get out of here. No, I got confused. Ajib Dastans. Yes, Ajib Dastans.
Cool.
Fucking You. Yeah, Shefali Shah is in You murdering
You.
people.
Very different show. Very different show.
I feel now, I think we've more or less covered most of the romantic tropes
We
and
have.
everything. So I'll just ask you a few quick questions. Kshitij Chandelier said Imran Khan's Romcom. Yes, we've covered it. Anish Sharma, thank you for the super chat. He said Rohan simp flap kya mast paneer lag rahe ho. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sushmita Tara, and for the super chat. And HP has said, no, Monica and Chandler, could you be more wrong? I think anyone in Friends I don't care about. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Unpopular
fine.
opinion,
Cool.
but
Well
yeah.
done. Yeah.
So, okay. Thank you. So, we've covered most of the movies and this thing. So, I think we are just going to spend like another 5-10 minutes just discussing tropes, because I think that is the one thing
Yeah,
we want to talk
yeah.
about. With rom-coms specifically, have there been like, I think the reason why rom-coms work is because you're like, hey, this is me. I'm also, this is my, or this could be my story. I can't wait for this
Yeah.
to be my, like,
Yeah.
for me, like, that entire thing of meeting someone at different times and it all
Yeah.
works out, all that, it feels good to this thing. So are there any like specific tropes that you really, get to like appreciate, or you relate to?
Tropes that I relate to.
No, I have not seen Your Name. I will definitely check it out. Little Things
I
is a
definitely
great show.
relate to the running through the airport part, but that's just because I'm always late for my flight. That's just because I'm always late for my flight. Like, there are so many times I have been in a rom-com in my head at the airport. But the only thing that's waiting is middle seat Indigo.
Every time I reach Bombay Airport, I just think, can I take a horse through here? What are the logistics of
A
me
horse, dude.
in Jane Tu Ya Jane Na, right?
I know, but you've been to Bombay Airport. They don't even let autos in. And you have to go to that separate place to take an auto. घोड़ा लेके जाएगा तू.
Even in this one, which was the one, Yes Man also, not Yes Man, Liar, Jim Carrey runs on the airport, right? On the tarmac
Yeah.
to be like, no, forgive me.
How do
please,
you
I'm
know?
coming
How
back."
do you know a movie was pre 9/11? That's how. How can you tell if a movie was an American movie was pre 9/11? There have been suspiciously few run through the airport scenes after 9/11. Like suspiciously few.
Suspiciously few. I like love. I think I've seen a lot, like with horror also is the same thing, right? I've seen so many rom-coms where, yes, of course, it is literally the same trope which people are juggling around and like, okay, we'll
Yeah.
do this boy meets girl, we'll
Yeah.
pick up at party, we'll pick out what are the different
Yeah.
situations and just try to, figure out what to do. I am actually I watch stories that are just offbeat, like I mentioned for the Shefali Shah one, or just generally, even if you're watching the Futurama love story, right? It is, for me, it's such a great love story because it's so offbeat. It is not something that you predict. It is not something that will happen. Someone had also mentioned like the Rick and Morty episode where, and I love, as much as I sound like a dick saying it, sometimes I really love stories that end really badly because it's a great realization that, hey, it's never going to be the best thing ever, and I think people need to understand that. The Rick and Morty episode where Morty has got it all with and he keeps on time traveling and he's living the life, and it goes back to that moment where just 2 seconds before he's met.
That was brutal. That was brutal.
Even in that show, Rick and the entire
Unity.
Trinity.
Unity.
And when he at the end, when he's crying, and I'm like, that's what I want to see. As harsh as it sounds, I want to see more broken people, like,
I mean, that's
navigate the
understandable.
world.
Because we've seen enough perfect people have perfect romances, right? And there's only so many ways you can tell that story beyond a point.
Yeah, like I'm done with like seeing the good-looking couple meet. Like I'll tell you what I'm watching right now. Okay, there is this trash show. I'm sure you will appreciate it if you want to watch it. And chat also, you should watch it.
Always.
It is called Love Is Blind.
Oh, of course, fully appreciated.
Yeah, have you seen season 1?
I have seen season 1.
So season 2 came out, and I don't believe in this concept that you can talk to someone for a month without seeing their face and then fall in love and get married. It's a stupid ass concept. And season 2 obviously is
So you're not a fan of arranged marriage, basically?
Not at all. Arranged marriage to room mein hai na. It's not like, acha meri beti agle room mein walkie talkie pe baat karo. It's not like that. Although clack clack, hello samosa khaya, over.
Nice. I don't know why they have walkie talkies. But it's cool. I don't know why they show my phones. But it's cool.
But yeah, I mean, it's so much fun because there are so many fights and people breaking.
Of course.
And I'm like, this is what love is. This
is an accurate representation.
I really look, right now, can I be very honest? I sound...
Yes.
Yeah, exactly as Sanjay said. I'm the one who'd like to see the world burn. I feel like, how... I feel like that
Sahil,
guy
that's how you sound.
Who's been scorned so much that he's literally sitting with a cat and he's like, excellent. All people should end. Wait. Excellent.
I would like to point out to our
heartbreak.
viewers that Sahil Shah's wife has gone out for one evening. I would like to point out that she has gone out for one. This is what happens to Sahil Shah when he's left alone for one evening. Sahil. One evening, man.
Hey man, I've had a lot of shit happen as a kid. So like for me there is some childhood trauma, which is why I'm also a comedian.
True.
It is all my pain and anguish and everything coming together. Dude, like, it hurts. Like, that is, what? A lot of love stories always talk about falling in love and all of that. No one talks about that initial phase where you don't know what it is. And you're spending so much time to figure out something. Like, there was this, once I was talking to this girl and it was going really well. And something happened and she like, oh, my mom is pushing for marriage. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, it happens, And she like, yeah, with my boyfriend. And I'm like,
say what?
Yeah, I spent that entire half an hour rickshaw ride going...
Heavy plot twist.
Very, very, very.
Heavy plot twist.
So yeah.
That's a heavy one. Fun. What a
laugh
great
through
note.
the pain, boys and girls. Laugh through the pain.
What a great note to strike at the end of this chat. Like, what a deeply, intensely, personally uncomfortable note to strike at the... No, I'm kidding.
Watch half of it on Netflix. One of the most romantic movies I've seen. Definitely will watch it. This Ababa said, personally, I love a marriage story. Great, amazing depiction. Yes, we've spoken about it. And I think, guys, we'll wrap up this stream on that beautifully sad note. If you guys, Rohan, you have any final thoughts? Any final things?
No, because it's starting to become literally too cold to be awake.
Yeah, no, please do.
It is currently a spectacular 2 degrees.
What are your announcements in this?
In case anybody thought I was just wearing this like thing, like as some sort of like
Yeah,
I
no,
have
it's
suddenly
not a style
like decided
statement.
I'm a poet from JNU. Like no, this
It's
is not this
Dude,
is
I'm
not a
so
style
sorry,
statement.
but
It's
like
very cold where I am.
with the headset and this thing, you actually look like a proper anti-terrorist in Counter Strike. You know,
Nice.
like it. I'll find that counter terrorist. You look exactly like him. No, terrorist. The terrorist in one of the CS maps. I'll find him. I'll
Hey
find him.
man, I was loosely going for like Uncle Nathan Drake.
Ah,
I was
ha,
going for like
yeah.
Nathan Drake's less adventurous, not caring
There
about
is a
treasure
treasure,
uncle.
but someone else will find it. Uncharted
Exactly.
4, 1
There
to
is a
4.
treasure, but the real treasure is the friendship we made along the way.
Last one, Whisper of the Heart in this corner of the world. Okay, Sushmita, we'll check it out. We'll check out all your chats. Thank you, Pokraj, Konkana, and Amol Parashar in Dolly Kitty Netflix. Not seen it, will check it out. Thank you,
Check it
guys.
out.
Thank you for your recommendations. Also, if you what the fuck, dude? Why are cats like this?
Did he scratch you?
They fucking bit me.
What? Why?
Nothing. What is your problem? I think he is also like, bro, shut up. So we are gonna. This is.
See, I guess the takeaway from this stream is love hurts, guys.
Okay, okay, guys. Okay. Back to the main thing. Rohan, any announcements? Obviously, there is the announcement tomorrow. But anything else?
Tomorrow is Doglapan Endgame. Sahil,
I'm
it's
very
happening.
excited. I'm
It's
very
happening.
excited.
You and I are talking to Ashni Grover tomorrow, 7 p.m. on a YouTube channel.
Are you going to be doing your Ashnir impression? That is the most important.
I'm on the
question.
fence about it right now because the thing is, I'm in Uttarakhand, which is very close to Delhi, and
Huh.
Ashni Grover lives in Delhi. So I'm currently within what one would call striking distance.
तू ना छोड़ दे.
छोड़ दे. तू सुधर जा. I'm on a hill that he can very easily roll me down. So it all depends on how courageous I feel in the moment. I feel.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to spoil it for our viewers. Will he?
It's
Won't
gonna be
he?
fun.
Well,
Very, very
it's gonna be
excited.
fun.
Very, very
7
excited.
p.m. tomorrow. 7 p.m. tomorrow. Sahil, any announcements?
No, nothing. Rohan looks like Salman from Ekta Tiger. Yes, Pokraj, we had discussed it up top also. We will,
Yep.
if
Accurate.
you guys can do this. You guys can take a screenshot of Rohan and compare him to different characters.
Let's do it.
Yeah, just take a screenshot of Rohan. Done. And now you guys put it in different sequences. Please take the meme, tag it,
Do your worst.
tag us. Okay, tag us. Do
your
your
worst,
worst.
do your worst.
Tag
And
us
tag
with
us.
that meme. And we would love to look at it. That is number one. I don't have any major announcements except I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a very special episode because not only did we talk about the things that we really love, but I got personal.
And just to be clear, we will not be ending the stream. We will be completing it.
Oh my god. बिल्कुल क्या बात बोली है क्या बात so yeah
I
guys
call this character the Silent Sidhu.
yeah that's damn funny. That'll be a great episode of Couple Day. Just him like
the mime episode.
Alright guys, so yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the bow, one last time, like the bow, and also as soon as the stream is done, the stream is still there on the channel. So send it to your friends, send it to your crush, send it to your exes, send it to whoever you want. And we've had a pretty fun and chill chat about love, so please do send it, and I really hope you guys had some amazing fan, yes. You had an
But I
amazing
also
fan.
hope you have an amazing fan.
Yeah,
Like wherever
I
you're
really
at
do.
home,
I really
I hope
do.
as you go to bed today, you look at that fan in your ceiling and you go, fucking, I don't want any other fan but this fan.
I don't care about any love. I love this fan. That's it. So, yeah, guys. Chalo. I think we are done. On that note, bye-bye. See you. Good night. Tata. Rohan's channel
And
is tagged. Please
love you.
subscribe. See you tomorrow at 7. And he's right. We love you. Always. From
हमेशा
हमेशा के लिए. You know it.
7 जन्मों के लिए.
You know
कितना
it.
7 कितना 7 होता है 9 होता है कितना चल 15
जितने
ले
भी
ले.
जन्म हो यार जितने this is something
15
that
15 चल 15 और जियो सब्सक्रिप्शन फ्री.
This is something
Done.
that I used to do when I used to end my streams, but it was very simple. बहुत प्यार JMDLR. Take it, guys.
Oh,
Take and go.
ho,
Take and
ho.
go. That is it. That is, guys. That is it. So, yeah, guys. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Ali, I'm sorry if I missed your super chat, but I will definitely check it out. So sorry, guys. But to everybody who super chatted, thank you. To everybody who watched, thank you. To all the moderators. Mwah. And on that note, bye bye. Good night. Shabakir. See you soon.
Good night.
Good night. And any music?